Alright, here's a complete unboxing of Star Wars Force Unleashed 1 and 2. This is just something I'm going to play through on this channel. I just kind of wanted to just show off my copy I had. I got about the 360 version for both of them, just because of the fact that I figured it'd just be easiest, and I was looking on the modding community on Nexus. There are some stuff on it, and just not a whole lot of stuff that actually brought interest to. I looked on a few other different things, and as far as mods comes to Star Wars games, I would recommend just my personal taste is Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy. I'd rather mod that. This is just my favorite Star Wars game, just because of the fact that Force Unleashed really opened up the idea of the Force is so much more than what it actually was portraying at a lot of movies that were out during this time when this first came out. This, of course, was before Disney acquired Star Wars, so you're looking at a lot of the original Star Wars movies and show. Of course, the Clone Wars, I believe, was still going at the time of this. But I'm going to be doing a playthrough on this soon, and I'll post information on that in the description. Let's go back on the back of this here and just kind of check this out. Unleash the power of the Force like never before in a new chapter of the Star Wars saga. You can see there's Star Killer, and there's a Death Star in the background. You can tell this is actually a scene in the game where he actually pulls one down to a planet, which kind of explains, the Force Unleashed, as in showing so much more potential that the Force can do. And this video game series just really shows how powerful the Force can be if you fully and truly kind of grasp the idea and concept of it, and it can be truly, like it says, unleashed to its full potential. You can see here, unleash epic Force powers and devastating combos. Discover the untold story of Darth Vader's secret apprentice between episodes 3 and 4. It is interesting that Darth Vader did take on Starkiller as an apprentice. Of course, it just seems to be like a repetitive thing between a Sith Lord and his apprentice, that they always try and take some kind of apprentice, and they come in only a teacher and an apprentice, and that's it. They don't consider any more than that. They just had that rule of one teacher, one apprentice. This poses as a threat, of course, to Palpatine because of Starkiller. Lifelike reactions from characters and environments that are different every time you play. This is pretty interesting. Yeah, you can throw and do all sorts of interactive things with your enemies and environments, which are really neat to be able to take out your enemies. But anyway, let's check out what's on the inside. You can see here's the CD. It's in good shape. Here's the manual. You can see here, let me set it down so I can pull the manual out here. It's in pretty good shape. Of course, these are manuals that you use for learning. When this came out, of course, I didn't really use it much. It's pretty easy to pick up and learn. Especially the cutscenes. It tells you what buttons you need to press to activate what Force power and stuff. It's kind of like acting like interactive cutscenes, which is really neat. You can see here where that's like an interactive cutscene that it does in it, and that one is too as well. It's loads of fun. I'm looking forward to doing my next Let's Play of Star Wars The Force Unleashed. This one is actually my favorite one. Just because of the fact that it was so well done. A lot more gameplay in this one versus the second one. I did some research back in the day when this one came out and wondering why it was so short. And I think whenever this actually was sold, or then whenever this was released, looking for a date here, 2008, 2011. I was wondering if there was the acquisition of Disney purchasing LucasArts, the Star Wars franchise, and something must have happened in between. They were trying to rush this game out and get it out. But this one's still great too. I think a lot of people were complaining just because of the fact that the content was severely lacking. let's read on the back here. Betrayed by Darth Vader for the last time, Starkiller has escaped and faces a new journey to find his true identity. You can see here it's won some awards. You can see here Unleashed Fury, dual lightsabers and a new force power to crush your enemies. Yeah, in this one you get to actually weld dual lightsabers, which is kind of neat, versus in the first one you just had a single. Unleash the Truth, sequel to the award-winning story, continue the epic Star Wars saga. It's neat kind of how it integrates some of the old-fashioned or classic Star Wars in with Force Unleashed, connecting those stories together. Let's take a look in here inside. You can see I don't have the manual, just the CD. I'll probably do a Let's Play with this as well. It's not going to be a priority as much as this one, but once I get around to it, I will do a Let's Play. This is just a very fun game that I very much enjoy.